Hi guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my Football Manager Blues career mode. First things first, let me know down below what players I should sign, as we're pretty desperate for some new players. And yeah, we don't have much money to work with, so we're on a tight budget. And yeah, we need players in before the transfer window closes. And please leave a like down below on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. So, last thing that happened was we signed a player called Zambarek from Brentford on loan, and our game was against Bournemouth. We lost it 1-0, Dom Solanke with a goal. But we've got Bolton next in the Cup, and the transfer deadline is in 1 week, so we desperately need to get some players in. Looking at it, we've got Bolton, we've got a Carabao Cup third round draw, then we've got Barnsley, and then it's the transfer window. So yeah, pretty tight. Bournemouth have made an offer for Sunjic of 400k. No. Stevenage wants Simmons on loan. They're not paying anything, but he's not going to get in the team anytime soon. Yeah, sure, go. Now, our team for this cup game: Gardner, box to box, McGree, still a little bit injured. Zambarek can come on the bench for Castillo. You know what, Zambarek? No, it's a cup. It's Bolton in the cup. You can play. We'll make you. What do we want to make you? I'll leave you as a box to box, to be fair. And then Yuki up front instead of Deeney. Normal change, average as well, and friend as well for Sanderson. Let's go for that. Bolton. Hopefully we can beat them and get through to the next round. We beat them 2-1. Bella's injured. I mean, we scored 71, they equalise 82, and Hogan scores 83 straight after. Hogan is seeming to be pretty good on Football Manager at the moment. And yeah, we're through. So let's hope for a good tie in the next round. Bella, 1 to 3 days, that's fine. And the draw is here. Barnsley, scouting report. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at this draw. Just hope we can get someone that's not very good. Probably still end up losing, but 32 teams left. Let's do it this way instead. Okay, Chelsea, Villa, Leicester, Norwich all already gone. Burnley, Brighton, 6 Premier League teams gone straight away, which is great. Brentford, Everton, Tottenham, Leeds. What is going on with this draw? 10 Premier League teams in a row. 12 Wolves and Man U. We're at home. Who's left? Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Southampton, Watford, West Ham. Okay, we want to avoid them. Who do we want? Oxford, Scunthorpe, Portsmouth, MK Dons, Ipswich or Crewe. Okay, that's not who we were looking for. But sure, yeah, finish that off. We've got Man City. Great. I mean, I'd have taken it away, but home against Man City doesn't really do much for us. And it just means we're out of the cup now. This Barnsley game is here. Sullivan, eligible. That's decent. Hot prospect. Sure. Yearly wage. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You're not on any money anyway. Not that we've got money to throw around, but oh well. Barnsley. These players, I believe this means they want a rest. Well, Bella's someone who actually needs a rest. Friend can stay in, Sanderson can go there, Woods can go in, Woods and Gardner, Sarkic can go in, deep line playmaker for Woods. Sorry Chong and Hogan, but you're too vile, and Collan, we don't have a spare right back. McGree is back, which is good. Lee, no, we'll put him there for Bella, makes sense, Bella's tired. Oh, Adam Clayton is still here. Oh, we did transfer list him, okay, great. Chucks and Nikkei. 425k, probably can't even sell him at the moment. Boyd Muntz, 425k. Stevenage want him on loan. Right, so we got this. I'm going to turn it down to balanced because we lost to Bournemouth, drew with Luton. So yeah, we need to maybe not be as attacking, not as attacking away anyway, because that Luton game we probably should have won and went attacking away and it didn't really work. Let's try balanced this time, away to Barnsley. And we win. Deeney and Hogan make it 2-0. And they score 76th minute, 2-1. But that's what it was the other day. We won 2-1. Hogan did score the second goal for us as well. Not bad, not bad. Right, let's take a look then. Transfers. Now I'm going to have a look. That's the last game of the episode. This is going to be about trying to get some players in. So I'm going to have a look. And then we can also have some comments in. And the start of next video will be transfer deadline day. Taking a look at who you've suggested and seeing if we can get anyone in. So, anybody interested in coming on a loan to Blues? Probably not. I don't... By transfer value maybe? Does that make it any better? I don't think so. I'm never going to get in the team. Alex Scott. Young kid, bids made. No, that's just... Why is no one really available? Luka Racic. We couldn't get Finson. Why is this so difficult to get anyone in? So we want to clear this. Let's just look. Okay, yeah, Lukaku for 262 million. Excuse me. 20 balance. Sure. 262 million. That's crazy. Where's Mbappe? 147 million. Edward Mendy. Muniain has a higher transfer value than Mbappe. Jack Grealish. What? Okay, right. Let's be serious now. Players interested in loans that aren't loan listed. That's what we want. Unavailable to play club football. September. I know he's a winger, but if we can get him with no wage fee, nope, they want 100%. Let's look at players that might make an impact. There's no one here. Jaden Braff. I don't know. Left and right mid. Why are they all wingers? We don't need a winger. I mean, he's got low wages, so this is a player we could actually afford. But I just don't understand why all these players are wingers. Papi Cisse, what a legend. That goal that he scored for Newcastle against Chelsea, I don't think I'll ever forget. It was just the most ridiculous goal ever. Straight past Petr Cech in goal. Who was it? Was it Drogba on the touchline that was just so confused as to what the hell he'd just seen? That was an incredible goal. Right back. A right back would be good. And he's interested in a loan. Oh. Too much. 500k on a loan. We can't really afford it. We need to bring quite a few players in. That's the issue. I mean, this player can play everywhere. And he's pretty all-round. Worth 14k. Barely want anything for him, but again, maybe I'm too stingy. Maybe that's the issue. Venton Evans, what's this mean? Happy to be part of the Jamaica setup. Maybe not. His stats don't look amazing. Charlie Musonda can play attacking mid. Transfer listed. Does that mean we can get a loan with no wages? No, of course it doesn't. 20%? I don't know, I was going to say an optional future fee, but they're not interested in any of that. Lewis Baker. Can we go for him? Loan offer. No. We don't want to be spending that much on a loan because we're not going to make much money this season unless we end up getting promoted, which after the start we've made, probably not going to happen. But you never know. Tariq Fosu. I mean, he's a winger again. Yeah, we need to specifically look for central midfielders. There is something you can do. I can't remember where it is. Who are these? That's someone we're never going to be able to get because we don't have money. There is something you can do that specifically looks for players that you should be able to, you know, that they sort of recommend at different price ranges, but I can never remember where the thing is, which is a bit of an issue. Our world knowledge is tiny. Is it in transfers? Transfer targets. This is it. Central midfielder. Not a bad little player by the looks of it, but again, gonna cost $1 million. Peterborough player that's wanted by Bournemouth again. No, hang on, sorry. Yeah, it was Peterborough. Barry Bannon is the highest request. No, we don't want a. We don't want a DVB. Let's go for centre mids on loan. Okay, one suggested who we've already taken a look at. We really just need midfielders, but there's just nothing out there. Absolutely nothing. This is difficult. Karen Brannigan would be a superb signing. Transfer value could be 210k, but could be 2 mil. Let's see if we can offer them 750k. This instalments stuff can go. Don't mind them having a percentage, because we probably, it's only percentage of profit as well. I don't think we're going to make too much profit. They just want way too much. Might have to see players to exchange. Can we get Gary Gardner going the other way? Would they want that? Oh, that doesn't matter now because I went off the whole thing. I'm very useless sometimes. Gary Gardner going the other way and 750k. Okay, no, that's just ridiculous. What are they on about? Jack Taylor, sign whatever the price. Again, similar sort of transfer value. Let's start off with exchanging Gary Gardner. 900k and Gary Gardner. 3.8 million. Oh. This would be okay if we actually had some money, but we've got nothing, so there's literally no wiggle room at all. We need loans. We've made one signing and it's a player that's not better than any of our current midfielders. This is impossible. Let's see. We just have to keep coming back to these loans and hoping that there's someone just like pops up, but it's really not happening. Jan Valery, we don't want Jan Valery, or do we as cover? I mean, if we can get him on a free, on a paying no wages, then sure, but it's not going to happen, is it? No, not going to happen. This is absolutely impossible. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Sunjic is wanted. He's worth 1.2 million. Is our best midfielder, although defensive. But yeah, but we take about 2 million for Sunjic because of the situation we're in, but not taking less than $1 million. Definitely not. Plus, with that 900k, by the looks of it, we couldn't even get a player in for it that's any good. I don't know why the prices are so difficult to work with, but oh well, we'll just have to hope that something happens in the transfer market. Now, as you can see, we're on deadline day. There's some rumours flying about involving money. Ollie McBurney, obviously, as a striker, I don't know what I pressed on him. Deadline day today. 3 players out, none in. I mean, we've had the loan, so I don't know why it's saying there's none in. These are players that haven't went out, and it's expected. Okay. No players expected in. We'll take part in deadline day. Pedersen to Huddersfield for $1 million. Sunjic 925k. Josh Vaya from Shrewsbury for barely anything to Middlesbrough. We might be able to get in and hijack that deal. Go away with your instalments. Go away with your instalments. 170k. That would be a good move by the looks of it. Offer made for Chris Martin. No, again, striker. I don't know what I pressed on him. Striker. And then they're just ridiculous money. Lloyd Kelly, 21 million to Everton. Yeah, parachute payments. Well, parachute payment teams are very ridiculous, full of expensive players Josh Thayer interested in joining. You'll be a squad player. Probably end up losing out to Middlesbrough on him. But what can we do to make him more excited? A higher goal bonus, sure. And a higher signing on fee, sure. Let's go with that. Hope that that can persuade him. Cole Palmer on loan to Swansea. Why wasn't I allowed? Loan offer. No money. He's not going to come though, is he? But other people will be more interested. He'll be interested in other people more. I should have put, I don't know, something on there that would convince them. Is there any movement on any players here? John Swift. I mean, he was brilliant at the start of the season. That would probably be a very good signing, but couldn't afford it. Nothing that looks too interesting. Angus MacDonald. No. Just looking at everyone here. Contract offer. Loan. Bidstrup. Now, that would be an improvement on Zambarek. They only want 10%. No, they don't. They want 100. We just don't have enough to give him. We only have 10%. Oh, what are we working with here? Absolutely nothing. Boyd Muntz can go out on loan. The fact that Cole Palmer was loan listed makes me hope that some other players are. And as I can see there, Taylor Richards. Everyone's after him on loan. So are we. Oh, nearly. We nearly are. Now we are. Who else is there? Unavailable, and they did want money. I know it's a winger, but, and I know all we're really approaching on loan is attackers. That's because all the defenders aren't very good. They would accept that loan offer. Okay, maybe, just maybe we can get some okay players through the door. Again, a lot of these players, not sure who they are. They're just academy players pretty much, but don't need a winger. Centre mid. Will Tizard. Who was that? 3.7 mil. No good. No good. And yeah, none of these really any good. Cole Palmer, if we get him, that is a brilliant piece of business, but I'm not sure if it will happen or not. Okay, interested. This Matt Ward guy, I mean, he's got decent reputation, but he looks like more like one for the future than one that could do anything now. Let's just quickly see, because Palmer is very interested in this move. Proud to be linked with Birmingham. Taylor Richards. Really interested. Okay. If we can get some of these over the line, Simmons going to Stevenage. Josh Vaya, bring him in. We've got a player, finally. 3-star midfielder for 170k. Basically, a Gary Gardner replacement. Happy to have acquired a born winner. He's a born winner. Done deal. Cole Palmer on loan to Swansea. How frustrating. Okay, well, he said he was very interested, but he was obviously more interested in going there. Any other players here that have... You know, there's some Leeds players here. Jamie Shackleton, another midfielder. Pretty decent stats. If we can get him in, then maybe we can ship someone like Woods out. No, they want wages. So let's take a look, if I can figure out what I'm doing. What's his name? Ted and Mengi. I know we looked at him earlier, but we looked at Cole Palmer earlier and they weren't interested. Okay, they're still not interested in letting him go. Other players, Balogun, as we looked at earlier. Could he move? Not Leon Balogun. What is going on with this game? I don't understand this little menu here. I changed to cursor and it just gets rid of the whole thing. There we go, Balogun. Transfer offer, loan offer, not interested still. And one more player to look at. He's a player who does play for Blues at the moment. Ernel Hernandez. Middlesbrough on here. Looks like, yeah, already on loan. We've made a signing. Young Man City winger. Kaikai? Don't know how to pronounce his name. But I have seen him play for Man City in a cup game. I know he's a Brazilian youngster that they signed in the summer. Believe it was this summer. Yeah, so they signed him there and he looks to be a good young prospect. So let's get him in. I know it's a winger, but yeah, he could be pretty good. He's in Man City, so you know they're not going to have poor players, are they? So Palmer's gone. Taylor Richards wants to come as well, and he does look very good. Interested clubs there, a lot of decent teams, but we've got there first, and we've got Taylor Richards through the door as well. Boyd Muntz is set to move out on loan. You can go. Josh Emmanuel, finally signing him. I mean, we haven't looked at him at all. Apparently there's minor interest for him. I don't think so. But we're not going to bother talking to them, as we want to just have another look. Are there any players anywhere that are going? Last time I'm going to look, and I know it might seem silly me constantly going to this page every single time and taking a look, but it does get updated every like hour. Different players end up on there. Barnsley central defender, sadly he's only 2.5 star. Midfielder from Leeds. Centre back from Brighton. Left back from Man United, Alvaro Fernandez. Doesn't look great, to be honest. Who wants him? Villa want him on a transfer, but then League One loan. Yeah, doesn't look too good. Something I haven't looked at in a while. whose contract has expired that would be interested in coming? Solomon Kalou. Now, that is a name I haven't heard for a while. Obafemi Martins, bring him back. Bentaleb, only 26. You know, if you give Bentaleb football, then, you know, he might come. But it's just the fact that his wages are going to be very high compared to what we can afford. If you look, wage budget, we've got 7k. Yeah, 7 grand of wiggle room in the wage budget. He wants 47 grand a week. That's 7 grand a week, by the way. Again, no, striker. We don't want a striker. Sonogo. There's another name I haven't heard for a while. Nathaniel Mendes-Lang. Mark Navarro. I mean, he looks well-rounded as a right back. We could bring him in. We have enough money. But do we really want just a random right back that could actually not be very good? I mean, we don't have any cover for Maxime Collin, so it would make sense to get a right back, but I'm just not sure how good he actually is. Played for Watford. I felt like I'd heard of him, but yeah, Watford. Didn't get much game time. I mean, he started his career out at Barcelona. Played in the first division for Espanyol. Not too long back. Probably a decent player. But 6 appearances for Watford in the Championship. Now, that was a very good Watford side. But yeah, we'll probably leave that. Jack Rodwell, another name. Hasn't been mentioned for a while. Where's Jack Wilshere? David Wheater. Bambo Diaby, 23 years old, not good enough. Jordan Ibe, David Nugent. There are a lot of players popping up, and you just sort of think, I haven't heard that name for a while. Williams Velasquez doesn't look terrible. Solomon Otterball, obviously once of Blues. Terrible stats other than his pace. But yeah, this not great at the moment. Potential ability is very high. And his transfer value is nothing. His wages are barely anything either. So I'm actually going to sign this guy because he's 16 years old. He could be one for the future. Huddersfield and Luton have came in for him. I think I've got more pulling power than Huddersfield and Luton on this game. I hope, anyway. £400 a week. Deal. Please accept that. And then some more youngsters here. 22 years old. Good at free kicks and flair. Not much else. So yeah, we're gonna leave looking for random players that we've never heard of there for now. And yeah. So that's it. Transfers. Sanchez, will he leave? No, he won't be leaving us. But I'm going to leave it there. 7 hours remaining on deadline day. Let me know below what players should I be trying to bring in to improve the squad, because I haven't got much of an idea. I feel like I've looked at a lot of options and I can't really figure out who is a good player. We're going to sign this 16-year-old Emran Soglo because he could be good in the future. But yeah, that's it. Leave a like on the video, and as I said, comment down below which players I should look at signing before the transfer deadline.